Hi.
Neighbor, we get me.
We might not be striking outside of a school this Friday, but spirits are still high here in Commerce City. Don't mess with my future.
Don't mess my future.
Protect my planet.
Number.
And start eating vegan and being vegan. Jay's got the percussion going. Or the rhythm going here. There's percussion. Is that a reference to drums? Is that a reference to drumming, percussion? Or no? I'm not a drummer. He's shaking, rattling, and rolling.
I'm done.
All right. Fridays for the future. Dun, dun, dun.
Done.
Fridays for the future.
Done. Nice to be done. I'm still with you. Done.
We're still in our jammies.
He's just.
We didn't even really get dressed today. It's the reality.
Us.
But we're going to get dressed because we're going to be going out this evening.
To rescue.
Woo! Little vegan to the rescue. We're using our imagination. They're playing. They're doing their own thing. They just so happen to have their little protest sign. So I thought I'd just come in and have a little fun with it.
2, 1,
This is how you let your kids play. If you look closely here, I've got writing all over the walls here. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall with writing on it. And they just do that. They just draw and tell me about it. They tell me what this here. I know you all have seen this when we were painting. This was the boys. And Patrick used it to clean off his roller. And then the boys added to it. There are handprints. Yes, there are handprints. But that's the peppercorn, which I used for my trim. And then this is the African gray. Or it might even just be the stamped concrete. I can't remember. No, this is African gray. Because this wall here is stamped concrete. And then this wall here is the African gray. And then I have the rock candy, which I did here. Which was basically white, but it has more of like a... has this kind of a gray undertone. The light, it looks pretty white, but it actually isn't all the way white. And then my trim, I just like with the vent, I painted that peppercorn. And then I did peppercorn here. I have to, this door isn't even it's not even an outdoor door. This is meant to like have within the house, not to have as your front door. So and it leaks a lot of cold air. So eventually we'll have to get a door that seals up. But we painted it peppercorn just for fun. And then, of course, rock candy in here. And then we did the trim with the peppercorn. I really like these blinds. I recommend, I kind of went a little off subject, but these blinds here, folks, I'm so old. No strings attached, okay? So you just lift them up. And then you don't have a strangulation factor for your children. And actually, a few years ago, you know, when I was first pregnant with Jay, I looked into that and I was like thinking about, you know, how am I going to make my house safe? And it came up the issue with blinds and how many children just in the United States have died from strangulation. Ugh. And so I just went cordless. And all in all, I mean, you can there's all different varieties and price ranges to go in. I always try and get something what seems to be mid-grade that's not too poorly made so that you don't have to replace it and then spend more money in the long run anyways. But, you know, I got these at JCPenney's. But yeah, that's where I got them. And they were like, to do every window in the house except for the bathroom was like $2,100-ish. But they've held up really well. We did put these ones at a corner. So if you look closely, there's some fraying that's going on, but you can just go and snip those or something, or just leave them be if it doesn't work with you. I mean, of course, rubbing it like that probably doesn't help, but so that's only like wear and tear that I've noticed. Everything, they just clip right on and they stay on and they're great. So I did, these are actually gray, believe it or not. These are gray. They look white. And then in the kitchen, I know you've seen this, I went on ahead and went with the black because I thought, the sun comes glaring through when I'm in here cooking, so I can put them halfway down. And also black, as you can see here, Warren likes to add different paints and foods and smear food on the window. Much cleaning needed here. There's even food in, or no, maybe that's not food in the screen. That's like from outside maybe. But so I did black in the kitchen, kind of with the refrigerator and the stove. They didn't, you know what, I was going to do a black washer and they literally wanted like almost $500 more just for the color change. And I was like, why do we even need to match our appliances anyways? What the heck? Let's just go with it and get something. So the boys, I did the gray, and the only difference I made, I don't know why I got white only in our bedroom. Oh, careful. I got white in here. And it looks, you can't really tell that it's white with the lights off, I guess. Yeah. And the only thing about the white is some sort of little bug got squished in here. And so I have a blood stain there. I think it was a moth, because if you look on the side, the moths, they'll go down in here. They love it. They go down in there and they just sleep in there. And I think we just, ow, I just stepped on something. Ow. We put it up and then we smashed them. And so now I have a freaking blood stain right there.
I want to see.
You want to see it? But so it goes. I'm not sure what you want to see.
I want to see.
It's right there.
I want to touch it.
There's nothing to touch, honey. He's about to have a meltdown. All right, everybody, I'm going to cut it short. Tired, needs a nap. So that was a little fun video just to give you a glimpse into the world of Amanda. My grandmother painted this. My grandmother Richie. And she also did that one too. But I got to take care of Warren. But the one who really knows how to capture the ocean is my mom. My late mother. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then, this is another one from my mom. This was painted years ago and it hung in my grandmother Eva's house for many, many, many years. My mom also did that one. And here we have one from my great-grandmother Minnie Ross, who also liked to capture the ocean. And as you can see, she wasn't half bad either, but definitely my mom had the strength with capturing the ocean. But this is really kind of a neat one. Just because of the time period that it came from. I have another painting from grandmother Minnie, dated in 1925. I don't know what year this is from. I don't know how old this is, but I really like it. So I have my artwork from the women in my family. Another one, just since we're talking about art, that my careful with those blinds though, okay? My great grandmother did this one as well, Minnie Ross. And it's just the natives there. I think they call them the cave dwellers back then. That's the name they give. But there's the woman with the children there. Someone going up a ladder. And the detail is actually phenomenal, especially, hey, don't whack him. That, especially from a woman in this era, in this generation, when expressing yourself and being educated, particularly supported. We've got someone in the window there. So it's just really neat. And I just put those up there. That's what I like to do, decorate the house with art and stuff. But I'm going to take care of the boys. Quick video, I just thought I would upload just to say hey. What up? Show a little love for the climate strikers that might be out there. And have a little fun with that. The boys, Warren with his little sign marching around. And then I decided to talk to you about my blinds. And, how it's nice that they don't have the strings hanging down. And we started talking about artwork. Let me show you real quick since we're here. Let me show you my grandma Richie. Her name is Marilyn. Marilyn Nadine. Here she is. This is in my mom's house. How she had in Hammond. That's my grandmother. That's the woman who painted this picture. And she also painted this. She did larger ones of these too. And she also painted this one as well, which is hidden behind this thingy that's covered with stuff. But that's my grandmother and my children's great grandmother. And look at Jay's adorable first school picture right there. This whole thing needs to be cleaned out. This is like a disaster. My beautiful, I have lots of nieces here, 2 of them. This is Saren, and she was just a wee lassie, about 2 months old. And this is Haley, and I don't know how old she is right there, but she looks like she's shy of a year. Definitely a crawler, about ready to walk, looks like. Look at how cute she is. Seriously, look at these babies. Both grown up. She is a ninja, actually. She is working her way to her black belt, and she's doing phenomenal. She is a ninja. She's a ninja. She can use the weaponry and everything. So, way to go, Haley. That's right, girl. Anyways, proud of all my nieces and my nephews. Love you all. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you. All right, everybody. Goodbye. Have a good one, and have a Merry Christmas, and do it vegan. What the heck, huh? Let's peace on earth, so we won't eat anything has been killed. All right. Bye, everyone.